Conguian iri scata fu artimpo dramanoer.
The renowned Irish writer James Joyce made one tiny little chemist shop called Sweeney's famous when he wrote about it in his book Ulysses. Now the shop is based in the heart of Dublin city, and to this day it looks pretty much the same as it did when James Joyce himself used to visit.
This chemist has been through many hands. Sweeney's was opened first in 1847, or it was started by a guy called Mark Swaney. He used this as his consulting rooms. Then he passed it on to his son Frederick to give him a chance as a chemist. And it stayed in the family until the 20s, when a guy called P.J. Callaghy came in, followed later in the 40s by Angela Flynn. Martina Quinn was the last chemist who ran this pharmacy as a chemist shop, and of course she retired in 2009 in February. It ceased to be as it was since around 1850, a working chemist.
People come from all over the world to experience a piece of history at Sweeney's. They gather, and then they begin to read from a variety of Joyce's works.
Well, I would like to say welcome to all of you here for coming to read with us today. As usually, on Thursday between 1 and 2, we're going to read Dubliners. It's a collection of 15 stories, most of them quite short, and the one we're going to read today is called Evelyn, just 4 pages.
Then a man from Belfast bought a field and built houses in it, not like their little brown houses, but bright brick houses with shining roofs.
She looked round the room, reviewing all its familiar objects which she had dusted once a week for so many years.
What would they say to her in the stores when they found out that she had run away with a fellow?
In the end, he would give her the money and ask her had she any intention of buying Sunday's dinner.
Frank was very kind, mainly open-hearted. She was to go away with him by the night boat to be his wife and to live with him in Buenos Aires.
The evening deepened in the avenue. The white of 2 letters in her lap grew indistinct. One was to Harry, the other was to her father.
Her time was running out, but she continued to sit by the window, leaning her head against the window curtain.
She trembled and she heard against her mother's voice, saying constantly with foolish insistence,
"Why should she be unhappy? She had a right to happiness."
She felt her cheek pale and cold, and, out of a maze of distress, she prayed to God to direct her, to show her what was her duty.
At Sweeney's there are readings from Joyce's book 7 days a week, and it's absolutely free. When you go in, ask to smell the wonderful lemon soap they sell, which was what Joyce's main Ulysses character, Leopold Bloom, bought in chapter 5 from this very chemist shop. Or you could just arrive in and ask for a guitar.
Hello Ireland, my name is Larry Gatlin. I'm here with Mr. PJ at Sweeney's Pharmacy. It's my favorite song I've ever written. And by the way, I love Mr. Joyce. What will we do now? You tell me. The hourglass is all out of sand. How could love slip through our fingers and leave nothing but time on our hands? And how will we live now? You tell me. With parts of our hearts torn away, just existing makes dying look easy. But maybe tomorrow I've done enough dying today. And as Oscar Wilde said, the only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. So spread the good word about Sweeney's Pharmacy and my friend PJ. God bless.